Ooh, it's time to blast off. We better back off before I jack off. Oh. I'm LP Master 6. And welcome to Super Metroid. We are in the wrecked ship and we just defeated Fantoon and got the power back on. I took like a 30-minute break and spent some time with my wife, and she was just telling me about TikTok, and we were talking about mac and cheese. We've been eating a lot of mac and cheese lately. Hold on. I always think... No. Don't waste your time. Oh, the cats are fighting outside the door. Anyway, what were we discussing moments ago? Sorry for the controller, everybody. See if these have different names and put them on the screen. Those skeleton key hunters. Those are some freaky fellas. Alright, wait, what is... Okay, yeah, we do want to go to the right first, I guess. Whew. So I told you about the gross overpriced mac and cheese, but we went to Whole Foods and ate pizza with my sister like 3 days before recording the first part of Super Metroid. And well, first off, the pizza was delicious, but we went to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and all the other expensive vegan-friendly grocery stores that my wife wanted to visit. And she found this mac and cheese called Mac and Chef, and it was supposed to be extremely gourmet, and it was pretty expensive. And it's a creamy cashew sauce for the cheese, and I was like, ooh, creamy. Anytime mac and cheese advertises itself to be creamy, it's always gross. Don't ask me why, like the Billy Joel song, I don't know, but it's gross. And she made it, and it looked delicious. It smelled horribly, and my wife said it tasted even worse than it smelled. It made us gag. How are you going to sell mac and cheese that makes people gag? Like, I don't care what, like, sure, if it's fish or something, some kind of meat that smells weird, or maybe a really weird type of cheese, I guess. But for like a normal processed food product, no meat, nothing, just a normal family-friendly food, mac and cheese. How are you going to live with yourself selling a product that makes people gag? I don't get it. He was talking to me about TikToks, and I was thinking about you know, I've talked before about how I've been recording my life. I only do it a couple times a year now, really. Oh, this room. Oh, one good thing about these conveyor belts, they help you build up speed faster. How do we get in there? From the other side. Interesting. Well, now people just film moments all the time, trying to get a good moment for TikTok or something. It just makes me think, you know, people thought I was weird for videotaping everything I did, even though people do that all the time. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do some fancy maneuvering with the trippers here. Did I talk about that in this take? In the last video? When we were in Brinstar again, or Norfair, or wherever they are, I don't remember. I don't think I did, but I meant to. These guys are called Trippers. They are relatives of the Rippers, which are some of my favorite enemies, and I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no, please! Oh, I screwed everything up for everybody. But the Trippers, can they hurt you? No, they can't even hurt you. Okay, you can't go through them. But I love these guys. Get it? They're going on a trip. Is that when I talked about how Gunpei Yokoi died in a car crash? I think I already talked about this. We're done talking about the Trippers. So, did I talk about my cars in the shop? And I'm excited, and that's the only reason I can record right now. No, bro! Bring me back to the missile tank again. This is the dumbest commentary. I'm really excited. I got some time at home. No vehicle means no responsibilities. I love it. Took yesterday off of work. I didn't have a choice. I'm sad because I make over $200 a day, or an average of $200 a day. And I'm missing out on that, especially after spending almost $400 on the Switch OLED yesterday. And I still don't have Metroid Dread, if anybody's wondering. I still don't have Miitopia, Mario Golf Super Rush, Game Builder Garage, so many of the games that came out in the summer, or even the spring 2021. Remember, it is October 18th, 2021 right now. I'm very behind on games, and I don't want to, skip anything. It's not like okay, well, let's be realistic. I do have to buy the games in a certain order. Otherwise, I'll never forgive myself. There's that obsessive-compulsive personality issue again. No, we don't want to go this way yet, do we? Do we want to go this way? Do we? Huh? No, we're going to go this way first. First, while crouched here, we can check, make sure none of the blocks are going to sabotage us. Ooh. But we do have the Sebi, I don't know. Are those the... No, those aren't the Zebos. Those are the crabs, right? And look at that! Look at that guy! Oh my god. I don't know if that's supposed to be the same enemy. This is called a shoot or a shoot. Originally, they were called shoot leeches in Metroid 2. But that's the Planet Zeba's version of the enemy that's shoot. This guy. I want you to take a good look when I unpause at this guy. This is called the H-Zoomer. This is the only one in the game. He has no official name. He's obviously a type of gamer. He will follow Samus's movements. He only appears when you're in here. You can reach this from up there, but he won't be there. And you can kill him. He's dead. Only one in the series. Has no real name. Every time! How did they never fix that in testing? That's obnoxious. But I find that enemy really fascinating. But that's his only name, H-Zoomer, because that's his internal name. I don't know how they find that stuff. Oh, I haven't shown the breakable grappling beam blocks. We can show them right now. You spend too long on them, they break. They regenerate, though. And I'm pressing select to try to get the grappling beam off, but I can't. We're locked in. He's blinking. Well, it's blinking. It's a statue. I don't want to assume the statue's gender. Alright, so everybody's been doing this thing. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's not. It's just grammatically confusing. And he's about to drop us. Woo! But first, before we go in that door we obviously have to go in, we're going to go in here. And I guess drop a power bomb. Because why not? We have 35 now. Jesus. Alright, buddy. Get back. Get back. That's a Beatles song, in case you were curious. Which I know you were. It's okay. I feel like... Hold on. Oh, that's right. You destroyed the statue this time around. Whew, that's a good secret. And they want you to build up speed here, but honestly... Actually, we can go ahead and do this. Why not? Destroy that block. You can build up speed, I think, on just the conveyor belt, so you don't really need... Oh, remember that. Those are fake blocks there. Is that our final reserve tank, or do we still have one left? I think we still have one left. I think there's one in each area of the game. I could be wrong, though. Oh, yeah, we still have to get the one for Maridia, because we've barely seen any of that. But here we go. Well, we did that. What was I talking about? Oh, so everybody like calls things with an indeterminate gender they. Used to, it would be it, but people find that offensive now, I guess. I... Yeah, we got the gravity suit now with this cool purple. Now this is a cool looking outfit. We're gonna go out here. And probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. Oh well. But see what it does? It makes moving around in water not matter. Water's exactly the same now as land. Beautiful. I feel like this is our final major upgrade. And I feel like we can really access pretty much anything now. I really can't think of anything that's locked behind anything else off the top of my head. But yeah, because we got power bombs, we got missiles, super missiles, the various suit. We pretty much have access to the whole planet. We just... Wait, what is it? Does the... I don't remember what helps us get through the lava in Ridley's lair. Maybe that will be in Maridia, or maybe we can go do that now. Honestly, I don't remember. But before we go back, we go to the right. We want to go back outside up here. So I wanted to make sure we got the gravity suit in case we fell, because there is, where that super missile block was, there's a power up there that we want to go get. But it can often make you fall down. So I just wanted to make sure we had the gravity suit in case we fell, because that would save time. Because either way, really, we were going to have to go back up here and around, because I don't really know what I'm doing that well. Oh, but I just think it's confusing when you call like a plant or something they, or like one of my best friends of all time, been friends for years, came over and kept calling my wife they. Like, he would call anybody, no matter what, they, to get in practice, because he lives with somebody who uses they them pronouns, which is fine. I'm not going to judge people. I honestly, I don't like it, but it's none of my business. But I don't like it only because of the grammar of it. I have no problem with pronouns. If I say that, people think I'm a bigot because I don't like they them, but that's just because it's confusing. There's already a word it. And now you might think, oh no, that's degrading. That makes it seem like we're degrading trans people. I don't think that's true. You use it for animals that aren't human. You know, if you can call dog it, grammatically speaking, I refuse to call, you're not supposed to say he or she for a dog or a cat or anything that's not a human. In case you didn't know. But I refuse to do that, because I try to see everything equally, which is why I think it is a perfect, since it's maybe not linguistically, grammatically speaking, that's our word for, you know, get that off there. A gender neutral, I guess, pronoun. So why can't we use that? People think it's too degrading, but they use it for bugs and dogs and cats and anything else. I think that's not fair. So my issue isn't that with trans rights. I just think people don't have enough respect for animal rights. So there you go. That's my whole spiel. So, because one time, back when they first really popularized this idea, I asked somebody who was always talking about it, thinking about calling themselves they, them, and I was really confused, and so I asked them why. See, it's confusing to me, because I always think they're talking about multiple people when they're only talking about one person. I just think that's really confusing. I mean, and they use examples of, well, this has been used historically, but those examples are confusing because it feels like they're talking about more than one person. That's why everybody calls it grammatically incorrect. I just I'm just saying it confuses me. I don't have a problem with it other than that, other than grammatically. In case you guys hear that in the background, the dryer is going insane. Or the washing machine. That's probably the washing machine. My wife is doing laundry. Put this thing's name on the screen. They're really weird enemies. Oh, you can do all of this first without getting the gravity suit? It's just really obnoxious. I like that room. Sort of it feels like a Mario Land 2-esque room. I mean, they were developed by the same team, so... I mean, at least R&D 1. There must be a million people in R&D 1 because, Jesus Christ, they've done almost every game that we've Let's Played on this channel in the past. I can't tell you how long. I mean, we just did Wario's Woods. They did that. They did Wario Land right before that. I don't even remember what I did right before that. But jeez. And let's fill out the map here since this isn't on the map, of course. I guess we're supposed to have the grappling hook, but I gotta go down here and fill out the map to take damage, so... Oh well. I think have I been in here without the high jump boots before? I think I have. I've never played a randomizer, so I don't know how I would have done that. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, stop making your voice all soft. And another energy tank. Jeez. We are really loading up. Man, that washing machine is running a store. I guess I should explain that. So when those neighbors of my friends, and my friend and his dad, I was going to say the neighbors of my friend's house, that was... I'm talking about confusing grammar, and here I am doing all of this. Anyway, when they came over, they said, okay, well, next time we're going to call the cops. And you know what? We're going to tell the cops you're running a store out of your garage. Which isn't true, because he's not. And he said, what? But what? Like, I thought that was hilarious. Like, yeah, we don't, like, they were on friendly terms before this, but they just suddenly come over. You're too loud! We're going to tell the cops everything. I'm like, what digs? I just think it's funny. So we kept saying the rest of that day when something was too loud, or we would, like, it was really quiet, and we'd joke it was too loud, joke that it was going to upset the neighbors, we'd say, you're running a store. So that's what I say when something is too loud now. Maybe that expression will catch on one day. It'll be the next big thing. Oh, like on Channel 1 News. I feel like there's something out here. Should I explore? That's what you do in a game. I really feel like there's something out here. I'm just going to x-ray scope everywhere. Oh yeah, this is what it looks like underwater. That's cool. I really feel like there's something out here. I'm going to look at the map in a minute. Well, we cleaned out the wrecked ship, by the way. Pretty small area, that's why it's not considered a full area. Plus, criteria is, you know, not as expansive as Brinstar and Norfair. Or Maridia. Of course, we haven't really seen anything of Maridia. I guess they thought this room was too barren and empty, so they just had to add a cargo to it. You dead yet? I guess he is now. We don't have to kill you. Let's just go. Okay. Oh, this room's insane. What am I doing? I do not remember the pattern for this. This is quite the maze. This reminds me of that Zelda 2 Maze Island maze. But obviously it's not in the same orientation. Sometimes I'll listen back on stuff like that in editing and think, what am I talking about? Why do I word things the way I do? I'm a weirdo. You know, I always remember myself as being a popular kid in 5th grade. in that era, you know, with other kids, but I was a weirdo. Because I mean, my best friend was he was kind of a jock guy into sports, and I never was. But he was also a funny guy, so we were like the class clowns, so to speak. And, you know, what if everybody was just making fun of me instead of... How do we get there? Aha! Now, I don't think there's anything in this room pickup-wise, so I don't think we're missing out on anything. So, let's just go ahead. We can say goodbye to this music. Say goodbye now, because it's leaving. It's ending. It's over. You know, I don't think they were making fun of me, but they could have been. It's not like I care. Maybe I would have back then, but who knows? The Maridia music, and instead of being underwater, it's sand. You didn't expect that. Oh boy. Let's get it started in ha. You know what I'm saying? Now, we are finally at a point in the game, early in the game, I really knew what I was doing. I knew everywhere to go. I mean, maybe not perfectly. Here, I have almost no clue. No matter how many times I play it, for some reason, it just doesn't stick. So, I'm going to go ahead and consult a map, just to make it easier on you guys, well, and me. Make me not so frustrated. It's actually really frustrating to check my map because I'm using the same TV that I use for my computer monitor, so I'm swapping inputs to look at my computer anytime I want to check on the recording or stop it and start it or anything, including looking at the map. But you can see how big this area is. That's the corner where, you know, it's between Brinstar, where that tube is, and here we are connected to Criteria. But actually, I think I screwed up. So I'm going back. Because I think I forgot a super missile on the wrecked ship. I don't remember the wrecked ship that well, like after Phantoon, even though that was this video. It was 20 minutes ago. So I just wanted to cut back and mention that there is definitely nothing in this little area. There's no pickups between the wrecked ship and Maridia. On this side, obviously. The path I'm obviously talking about. Okay. So there are two things I missed completely in here. I don't remember how to get one of them. So let's figure it out together. Let's see what we got going on here. Wait. Because I looked in this room with the x-ray scope and there's nothing in here. But there is something above this room. So how do we get there? Oh well, we'll do the other thing first. Because over here... there's this. I can't believe I forgot about this. I feel so stupid. Ah. Because normally I find that before I go fight Phantoon. Well, not that I don't think you can get it yet or anything, but... Alright, let's just do that. Yeah, good, that kills those guys. Let's get our power bomb back. Go in here, and it's a super missile. Yes, always welcome. Look, it says 30. Jesus Christ, and look how many missiles we have, and we are about to get some more. Spoiler alert. You know, when does a popular saying die? Is it when middle-aged people start saying it? Is it when old people start saying it? Because it doesn't die, but when does it get replaced by the youth? You know, like LOL got replaced by XD, which then became, you know, cringe, so people replaced it with whatever. I know a lot of people still use XD, and it seems natural when they do it. I can't pull it off though. I'm not an XD kind of guy. Where do I get this missile?